Hi guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. My name is Jonathan and I'm sitting here with Denise and Taser. So some of you might remember Denise from Brittany's Dog Best Day video. Denise and Brittany were first responders on Ground Zero, and Bark & Co did a video, Dog's Best Day, where we took Brittany and we celebrated one of her birthdays with her to thank her for all the good that she's done. And Denise is here to talk to us about Taser, who is working in Brittany's line of work.
That's correct.
And thank you so much, first of all, for visiting us today. We
Very excited.
are so grateful to have you here on our swanky new floor with some wonderful natural lighting that is coming from this side. So Denise, first, thank you again so much for coming. Now I want to pick your brain a little bit to tell me a little bit about Taser and what Taser does for FEMA.
So Taser is a disaster search dog, which means he looks for people that are missing following a disaster, and he's looking for live humans dead.
Yeah.
And so basically that's his job. He searches for missing people.
Yeah, so how long does that training take?
It varies dog to dog. Generally speaking, somewhere about a year and a half, from a dog that has no training at all to becoming a certified disaster dog.
So you and Taser both take time out of your everyday to put yourself out there and literally save people from disasters or from terrible situations that happen. And I'm just curious, from your perspective, having worked with Brittany and having been Brittany's mom for such a long time, and now working with Taser, I'm wondering, obviously dogs with their sense of smell and their, do you like this? So here's the thing about Taser, he's amazing. Taser's an amazing dog who I've never felt a dog who is as well conditioned as Taser. He's absolutely gorgeous and he's helping to save the world. So I'm curious now to know, what is it like to have a dog as your companion when you are out in the field and you are working in, a traumatic environment, something where you know that you have a job to do, the dog has a function to perform. But I know in Brittany's video you mentioned that there's a therapeutic aspect that dogs bring to these situations.
Well, there is.
Yeah.
So, obviously we're here to do a job when we're on the scene, and his job is to search for folks and those that are missing. But the added benefit, I guess, is one, the joy of watching these dogs work. It's phenomenal what search dogs can do.
Oh my gosh,
yeah.
Unreal.
But the other part of it is, like you mentioned, the ability to provide comfort at a time that's very stressful.
Yeah.
I feel a bit like we're cheating when we're out on scene, because it's like I have my best friend with me, and if I feel scared, I can pet him, or anything like that, or if I'm, tense or stressed. But they're just wonderful animals and enjoy to be with.
I'm continually floored. When I knew you were coming in, I'm always so floored and humbled when I get to talk to someone who does active good for others simply out of the good of their own heart. I know, once again, you have your own job that you do, but this is something you volunteer to do. You volunteer to help out in these devastating situations, and I can imagine that a lot of other people find having someone, a dog like Taser on the scene is also very calming, or is at least something that they're able to take some kind of comfort in knowing that people are here to help. And I'm wondering now, so you worked with Brittany for quite some time, and you have another dog, Aiden. And now Taser is in the same line as these amazing dogs who have done so much. So, oh my, you guys literally saves lives. Saves lives, and then does stuff like this. We were worried the squeaker was going to be too loud, but he just decided to be precious. So now I'm going to pick your brain about it. So you're amazing and you do amazing work. Oh my gosh, look at the little blood. Now I want to talk to you a little bit about Taser's personality. So I know when he's on the scene, working, performing his function, when he's doing stuff like this. Tell me a little bit about his personality and what it's like for him when he transitions from being on scene to just going back to being a dog.
Well, he got his name. He actually was going to be named something else, and I don't even remember what
Jonathan.
it was. Yeah, it's something
Jonathan,
like that.
Wow.
And he was, when he was such a wild puppy, that he got his name Taser through his personality, and we'll just leave it at that. But
I'll take it. I'll take it.
It's not uncommon for working dogs to be wild. You know,
Sure.
what people would describe as wild. When really what that means is they have a lot of energy and drive, which is exactly what we want in these working dogs.
Right, absolutely.
And so that's common. We want those things. But funny enough, Taser had to be trained to be petted like we're doing right now. You wouldn't know that. About 2 years ago, if you would touch him, he was just wild and crazy and all over the place. And after Brittany passed and then Aiden passed, he was in a pack of 3 at the house, and then he was the only dog in the house.
Yeah.
And so after that, he was getting a lot more attention from me and my husband, and started getting a lot more petting and free loves. I think he figured out, hey, this is not half bad. And so now he really milks it. And he's just like, oh, this is great.
Absolutely. He had, and I can imagine that must have been such a transition for you as well as for him, but to have him come out, sort of come out of his shell a little bit and know. And I loved when we were talking earlier, and you said that Brittany was a big treats dog.
Yes.
Brittany was and my dog, I have a
foodie.
dog. I have a dog named Noodle, and Noodle is, nothing could faze him, but if you bring a treat into the room, he knows where it is. And you said he is
more ball or squeaker.
Yeah, he's a squeaker. He's a toy dog. He's a toy dog. Now, do you think that his and this is truly just a question I have about his personality, do you think some of that is because of the training that he's had?
No, well, not exactly. No, we select dogs that are toy driven, that want to work for that toy.
Yeah.
So that's part of what we were looking for. But Brittany was very much a foodie, very food driven.
Oh, same. Same.
But Taser's more about toys and squeaky toys and just play. But you couldn't tell that by him right now. Exactly.
So Denise, I've got one more question for you, and I am always so humbled when we get stories about working dogs, and we get stories about dogs, because we know day to day the joy and the value that a dog provides to our lives. But learning about, I'm trying to create a cohesive thought, but I keep staring into his perfect face, his perfect smile. He reminds me of a dog that I grew up across the street from, whose name was Sebastian and was so precious. Look at this man. So is there anything that you have to say about working dogs in general? You are so experienced and you're so seasoned with this. I'm very curious about, whether it's something about the value that they bring or something about what it is to have a dog on site. I'm very interested to hear what your opinion is on, just working dogs in general.
Well, I will say this. I was very ignorant to the world of disaster dogs, which is I knew about working dogs, and there are a lot of working dogs out
Absolutely,
there. Right?
absolutely.
And in the disaster dog arena, there's a few hundred of them, which is not for the entire United States. That's
really?
not a lot.
No,
yeah.
That's such a small number.
And the large majority of the dog teams, meaning the handler and the dog, it's what they do as volunteers. And it's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours that it takes to get these dogs ready.
Yeah.
And, I mean, people are training every week, every weekend, several times during the week, all the time, all year round, all over the United States, working with these kinds of dogs. And I find it fascinating that people give up their time like that, and it's to help serve others. And I think there's just no better way to spend your time, be able to serve others and do it with your dogs. It's fantastic.
I think you're incredible, and I think your dogs are incredible, and I'm so grateful you took the time to visit us today.
Oh, so happy to be here.
Thank you so much for taking the time to visit us, for all of the work that you do, for taking time out of your own life to help others. And oh my gosh, if I took him, would you miss him?
Oh yeah,
is that something?
That's not happening.
If I ran out of here with him, would you miss him? Oh my gosh. Well, okay, well, once again, thank you so much for everything that you do. Taser, thank you so much for everything you do. For those of you who are interested in watching, we're going to throw the link to Brittany's Dog Best Day in the comments of this video. And if you have any comments or want to start a discussion about working dogs, I know that's always something that people are very informed and willing to talk about. So Denise, once again, thank you so much for coming, for everything you do. Taser, thank you so much. We'll shower you with squeaky toys. Yeah, thanks so much for watching, you guys.
Hey everybody. Good catch. Like trying dog stuff? Click here to subscribe. Hey girl. Good catch. Good